It's another cruise port day. So today we are in Costa Maya, which is located in Mexico. So let's start by having a little view of this area. We woke up, freshened up, and as usual, everybody seems to be just relaxed on the bed. Nobody's rushing to head out. Finally, it was time for us to head out. Yes, me and my girls here just trying to plan the day, how it's going to be. And then we are going to head for breakfast. Of course, you have to start your day with healthy breakfast. But before that, let's try to see what words we'll come up with for today. Yes, Costa Maya. Finally, we made it to Little Deck where we were going to grab our breakfast. Again, this is just a little view of the pots. And we made it to breakfast area. The breakfast was good, as always. Kind of same options to pick from. So we grabbed a little bit before we headed out to the port area. And today we are supposed to come back at 4:30 p.m. And we were reminded to make sure we stay on the cruise time because this is what is the safest and the most accurate time. We made it out of the cruise ship and it is hot. It's steaming hot. I'm not sure what the temperature was for this day, but we made sure we were all geared up and ready for the day that was ahead. We were able to explore and we were all ready for this day because what is it other than making great memories as a family? It was a short walking distance and there's so much to do in this area without leaving the port. So we made it past this area, and of course, as in the Hispanic culture, there's lots of entertainment. This area alone is beautiful, but we had to go in and see what else is in this area. We made it to the port entrance, and this was just kind of a short cooling area for us because walking just from the cruise ship to this area was felt like walking 10 miles because of the heat, and slowing down in this area just to get the cool breeze and to enable you to cool down before we made it out to this beautiful cruise area. And of course, there's signs for you on where to go, what to expect. And today we were a little smarter. We brought a towel with us from the cruise ship just to help us wipe down and to keep us cool a little better. And these are the flying men. We captured them just when they were winding down the flying episode, which is very involving and very high risk, as they mentioned. Of course, we toured the area just to see all the artwork that these people are doing. And you can get your bracelets there if you want some. And these are the flying men trying to get started again. We grabbed some bracelets for the girls with their names on them because that's what they wanted. We continued to explore this shop as we cooled down a little bit. There's a lot of artwork here, which reminded me of Kenyatta Market, Masai Market in Kenya. And I just learned that this here is like a water jug kind of, which you use to put water, and it helps keep it cool for several hours. And this was just a temporary tattoo area for kids. And of course, there's a lot of souvenirs if you're willing to grab one. And we stood here just a little bit. Not sure what everybody was doing standing there, but yeah, we were there. And there was more entertainment here. And as always, I love enjoying music and I danced to the tune just a little bit. Yes, that's me shaking over there. Music is one of my love languages as well. After that, we continued walking a little bit. We walked into this shop just to see what they were selling. A lot of jewelry, a lot of artwork, and whatever you are able to grab. So we proceeded on with more exploration of this port, which kind of seems self-contained. You don't even have to leave the port for you to see a lot of things. Of course, the flamingos were over here and more exploration of the port area while capturing several pictures and just enjoying the beautiful view. Of course, another view of the swimming pool if you're willing to. And then there was this area where they had the fish spa. Yes, that's very beneficial, they say. And of course, my family and I sat here a little bit as we enjoyed our cold drink. This is another view of the flying men. This is way at the top, just at the beginning of their flying episode. Finally, we were done and we were just ready to get back to the cruise ship. to go ahead and cool down. And on our way back, we met a Kenyan. Yes, the one thing you need to know is that the cruise ships are mainly run by several people from different countries. And finally, we were able to catch some pool time. And then I left my family and went to the spa area. So we had a $50 coupon for spa use, and I decided to go for a massage. The massage itself was very good. Oh, and I had so many tensed areas. And if you're that person who doesn't get massage on regular basis, I'll definitely recommend for you to try and do that, because that's one of the things I'm trying to incorporate into my life, because we go through a lot of stresses, and the least you can do for yourself is to do some self-care. And the ladies here were very, very helpful. I walked down to the lower level just to get my massage, and it was very, very good. But then at the end of the day, I wasn't so impressed because the cost they put on the app was different from the cost that they were charging. Please consider subscribing for more information. Finally, I joined my family for dinner where they were watching a movie at Lido Deck. Then I went to Jubilee Theatre where I watched Family Feud live. Yes, this is the typical Family Feud as you always watch it on TV with Steve Harvey. Then it was time to go to bed. Yes, it was a very busy day, but very, very grateful to have experienced it. Join me for the next video. Till next time. Bye.